Hi folks, this is John Capozzi with Remodeling Wizards, and we're here at a house that, as you can see, we found a lot of damage on this one wall here. The homeowner complained that over a number of years he saw a small drip inside his house in the ceiling. This area here is actually the basement. He has an office down inside where this window used to be. When we came out here last week to try to find out what was going on, where the leak was coming from, we walked along this wall. There was vinyl siding on this wall. As soon as my project manager touched that vinyl siding, it actually fell down and the window came down with it. So this has been accumulating over many years, a small drip, and look at what happened here. This is the sheathing, that's the plywood on the outside, totally rotted out. Over here, this is the sill plate. From this side, it doesn't look bad. Once we take the bottom plate off, which is this piece here, we may find out that the sill and the bottom plate are both damaged. What's concerning me the most here is that when you have a window, the window, above the window, everything is supported by this stud and this stud. These are called jack studs. You can see they're totally rotted out. Above the window is a header. That's this piece here, and that's rotted out. That carries all the weight of, if you look up top here, the joist. This is for a deck, so it's carrying that weight. But also, there's a roof on the other side of this room, and the weight from that roof is on this same wall. So we don't even know what's holding this wall up. So as you can see, what happens, sometimes with just a small drip, you can get this type of damage. This is called house wrap. I know people, you may be familiar with that. House wrap is put on a house so that the water doesn't get in behind and rot out the wood. The good news is I had house wrap. The bad news is that water is probably getting behind this ledger board and working its way down year after year after year, drip at a time, until it finally rotted out. So we're going to fix this. We're going to get rid of the window totally. Customer doesn't want the window. We're going to reframe this whole thing with all new lumber, put new plywood on, and then flash it properly. We're probably going to have to take this ledger board off to get the flashing behind. Come on over here, we'll take a look to see what's up top. You can see what I was talking about. There's a roof over here. The weight of this roof is on this same wall, and the weight of these floor joists for the deck is on this ledger board. So we have a lot of weight that's on top of this rotted wall. Anyway, the top roofing has been replaced already. Hopefully we'll be able to, that alone stopped a lot of the water coming through. And now we need to do the repairs behind the ledger board on the wall. So I'll fill you in when the job gets done in another week.